Jacob Rees-Mogg, one of the last few Conservatives left in this government, is continuing to drain the swamp of the establishment, this time by getting rid of the empty offices of lazy civil servants. Hello everybody, welcome to today's show. Well, as you can see, I am not in London. I'm currently taking a break in Ibiza in Spain, but we are still going to continue with our daily updates and videos. A lot to talk about, actually, to be fair, when it comes to the absolute state of British politics. Regardless of me being in Spain, things are kicking off. One issue is Jacob Rees-Mogg, one of the last few Conservatives left in this cabinet, actually, who's come out over the last few months. Done a lot of good draining of the swamp of the establishment. He's actually managed to save a lot of money, billions of money actually, of pounds in terms of the efficiency of the government. He's also come out to attack those lazy civil servants who refuse to come back to work in their offices. Now he said that basically there are all these government offices that are empty in central London, expensive offices worth £1.5 billion, and he's essentially going to be getting rid of them, and he will be saving a lot of money for the taxpayers. He's basically said, you guys are not going to come back to the office. What is the point? Some of you can work from home, clearly. Some of you should just be fired because you can't really do your job properly from your living room. A further £500 million of savings are also being targeted through reduce their operating costs, including the use of modern building materials and energy sources, as well as, of course, cutting there's a spend on leases. This is absolutely fascinating what's going on right now, because when you look at the graph, the facts actually are against London, the most expensive region when it comes to not just the cost of civil servants, but also the operation as well as the infrastructure. So when it comes to the buildings, the offices and everything else. So it's already going up, and it continues to be a problem for not just this government, but actually the taxpayers. And we have to talk about this. We have to actually have a proper conversation, because the likes of the BBC or Sky News and the old legacy media, they're not really concerned about these sort of issues. They want to chase the sexy headlines, and they like to go with the political gossip of the Westminster bubble. That's just easy game, right? Whereas on this channel, we talk about all the other issues. Now, one of the problems is that the reaction to Jacob Rees-Mogg. Now, Rees-Mogg himself has come out to hit back. He said that we have seen over the last year that expensive office space in central London has been underutilized. Why should the taxpayer be made to fork out for half-empty buildings? By moving civil servants to our beautiful counties and towns through the Place for Growth program will benefit everyone, giving civil servants a better quality of life and helping economic growth outside the capital. So he's actually doing a bit of they're spinning the agenda, which is actually good, because it's not just about saving money, but he's using the moral conservatism to sell the idea of decentralizing the powers. He said, well, actually, these civil servants who are spending a lot of time in London and going to Pret to get expensive and overpriced coffee and sandwiches, if they go to the countryside and the counties, then they can actually enjoy a better life, and their life quality will go up. I think that's Jacob Rees-Mogg's argument. But we are going to come back in half an hour. We're going to tell you exactly what's going on with the illegal migration, because there's some new sad and dark updates when it comes to that crisis. So subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.